Hey guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Gimp of Limp, and that's right, I'm back with a little more conflict of heroes for you guys. And this is the episode that I know many of you have been waiting for. This is the announcement of the winner of the giveaway. Again, the winner will be able to choose between a copy of Storms of Steel, which is the one I've got on the table now, or Awakening the Bear, which is the one that I did in some of my previous playthroughs. Viewer's choice, whichever you're feeling froggy with, you can go ahead and pick. Now, before I let you know, do keep in mind that Academy Games and a lot of actually game distributors right now, a lot of their distributors are closed, okay? Because of the whole thing that's going on. So they're having a harder time shipping stuff out than they normally do. It's not being handled in their usual fashion. So they are still shipping things out, but they're kind of having to do that all themselves instead of having others handle it, and it's created a backlog basically. So don't get your hopes down, don't get upset if things are not getting to you very quickly. It's just the problem with everything that's going on, not to mention the fact that shipping companies are not exactly prioritizing board games right now, which I don't really blame them for, I guess. So it could take a little bit to get to you, but it's not the fault of Academy Games or me. It's not that we're hiding it or any of that crap. It's just the shit that's going on. There's nothing we can do about it, okay? All right, so drum roll, please. Drum roll. And the winner is Richard Savage. I'll put it on the screen for you now. You are the winner of a copy of Conflict of Heroes, whichever one that you want. Now, just like I do all my giveaways, take and send me an email first to confirm your email with me. In your email for Academy Games, they need specific information for shipping purposes, which is your email address. Go ahead and include it down so I've just got all in one place. Address, name, obviously, and phone number. Usually they some don't need that, but Academy Games evidently does to do their shipping. So include that information when you send it to me. I swear to you, I'm not going to give it out or bug you or any of this other crap. So don't worry about that. I will forward that on to them so they can get the game shipped to you. Make sure you include what comment that you're going to say. And then after you've sent the email, so I've got the timestamp for it, come back and leave a comment on this video saying, hey, whatever it is that you said in your email, so I can confirm your YouTube ID to the email address that that emailed me. I know it's a little bit of work, but it's the only way I can figure it, that I can confirm the winner is actually the one that's emailing me without having to go through those long back channel subscription based giveaway things that I really hate, the ones that make you register and watch videos on Facebook and do all that stupid shit. I hate that. I know you guys hate that. So I try to avoid it as much as possible. And this is my way of doing it. So you do have to come back and leave a comment just to confirm it for me. Doesn't matter what it is. Just make sure you put that comment in the email first, and then come back and leave that on this video so I can make sure and link this ID to that email. All right. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for my guys for this, because we're getting real close to the end of this round, I think, because units are starting to get spent. There's not as many. Like, I've got a few that are spent around here, over here. About half my guys are spent. Oh, and I went in and put this little acrylic token on the tank to help me remember that he is down. And plus, I like these little tokens. They stand out. And then some of the enemy forces are spent. Actually, none of these guys down here are spent. They need to spend. And these over here, I was thinking I might take a shot, right? Maybe the HMG, but it crosses the tip right over here. If you hold the laser from all the way back there, crosses that little tip. So they are out of line of sight. So I really don't have a whole lot of options, not until they get just a bit closer. So what I think I'm going to do is pull this half track over here, still have him face the woods, just kind of have him covering the woods, but that way he can turn in whatever direction, hopefully to cover as they come up. And then I might use the remainder of my cap points to take another shot over here, see if we can take those guys out. So we'll start with that. Boom, boom. He does have those 2 bonus moves, so he can move up, and I can pivot him whichever way I want. But I don't want to pivot him this way, because then if they come around, they get him flank, and then same with this. So if he's pivoted like so, his flank is back behind him. They'd have to get over here to get around on his flank. So I think that's what we're going to go with. So let's grab our stress marker. That right there. And you better not roll a 1 this time. No 1. No 1. That's a 2. I'll take the 2 this time. Damn. Pissed me off when those guys spent because I was really wanting to make an attack with them and try to wipe this force out because it would really help me out if I could pull these guys off of this backside. All right, so let's draw a card for the AI. See what they're going to do. They're going to do a command order, which is pretty much move towards. Yeah, moving towards. Yeah, pretty much moving towards. So we will do this big group move right here, because this is what they're going for. This is the main crux of their attack. It's 4 infantry units, it's 2 AT guns, 2 trucks, and a tank. All right here. This is Big Daddy right here. So let's just do a group move with a whole clump because they're all contiguous. So let's do this. Let's turn him here. All right, because they're all moving up, and this guy will move up as well. And then these guys are able to move up 1 bonus hex since they're staying on the road. So he could go up to here and turn, or he could go up to here and go this way. And what I'm thinking I'm going to have them do is split, because that's the most painful thing for me, is that they split this road, because then they can flank my half track over here. That will hurt them in the group moves, because they'll lose the ability to do the group move with all this together, but it really puts a hurt on me. And the big thing was getting up close anyway. So let's do this. 1, 2, we'll pivot him like so. This guy go 1, 2, and we'll pivot him like so. So they're starting to turn. And yes, remember, I am breaking the rules a little to give the AI an advantage and drop infantry off. I'm saying that the truck is towing the AT gun and the infantry jumped in the bed of the truck. Okay, normally you can't do that. I gave them a bonus just so they can move the infantry up a little bit faster. And they will move their tank up like so. So one great big maneuver. I mean, look how far they actually got moved up. And now they're really encroaching on me. The only thing that's blocking us off is this little bit of woods here. He can come around. He can dump actually right into these woods on the following turn, unlimber that stuff. Ooh, that could be bad. That could be bad. All right, so, and all this was 2 points, because I forgot this guy moved into a building. So that's 2 movement points. But, I mean, they haven't spent worth shit anyway, so shouldn't matter. It does matter. Wouldn't have mattered even if it was 1. They still would have spent. We will just flip over these top guys just to remember. But that pretty much probably killed this round because most of their shit just spent. And 1 fell freaking swoop. That is actually great for me because that gives me a little bit of time now when they engage, because they'll be engaging on this following round. My stuff will be ready. My AT guns will be in a better position. And I can get this half track up here turned around or maybe behind one of these buildings, because where he's at now, he's exposing his flank. And I don't want to take a flank shot from one of these AT guns that has a power of 7. Ooh. 7 versus 12. I mean, that's a hit number 5 before you include any bonuses the cards might apply. All right, so for my next round, I am going to do it. I'm going to spend all the caps that I've got left, and I'm going to fire this dummy right here. Mark him. Firepower 4. He's firing into the woods. Wait, should I do that? Because that means, ooh, he's getting +1 because they're cowering. All right, let me rethink this for a sec, because I forgot that they're cowering. I wanted to try to kill him, but that means his defense +2 for the woods puts him at 14, 15, which means even with a cap bonus, my to-hit number is a 10. Oh, do I do it? Do I? See, I'm thinking I could take the attack over here, right? Because he's within range, just within range. Their attack range is only 4. So these guys would be just in range, but their to hit number would be a 9. So it's 9 versus 10, wound versus kill. I think we take our chances and we try to go for the kill because one more hit kills these guys, and then that's just one unit back here on the backside to worry about versus two that could potentially swarm in, cause extra damage. Yeah, because if they rally these guys, everything I'm doing over here is for naught. We got to try to get them killed off, so we'll take the chances. Okay, and if you guys hear anything in the background, that's just because it's a little stormy out right now for me, so don't sweat it. It's just a little thunderstorm going on in my area. All right, we need 10. What about a big numbers? Big numbers. That's a 3. That just means the good Lord does not want them to die today. That's all right. It's okay. It only cost us all of our caps to go for that potential hit, but it is what it is. They just, they're carrying. Their heads were down. They didn't want to die today. All right, so let's draw a card for the AI, see what they got going on. Stuff is in green. Execute counteractions, and I'm actually going to go with the counteractions because these guys have some moves to do over here. Since they don't have a whole lot left they can do this round, I don't expect them to do a whole lot of attacking because this is the main crux of it. It'll give these guys some time to get over, and then they've got these guys here in the back that we're going to push around over to here. And I'm not sure with these, I might take one of these infantry and just park them here in the woods and just have them kind of plink away, and then have the other go along with that other truck and AT gun that's up here trying to flank around on them. But I don't expect them to make it all the way to here this round before they get spent. So we'll move these guys first, and then we'll come back to the others. Let's see. They need to stay doing a group move. Do you want to go this way or this way? Probably forward, closer into the combat, so we'll bring them like this. They're still blocked from line of sight. We'll keep a little bit of the crops in the way. See if they spend. They do not spend, but good Lord, that was close. They could have spent very quickly on that one. We'll put the stress marker there for them. And honestly, I think I'm going to be passing the rest of my turns because there's not a whole lot of maneuvers I've got left. I'm out of cap points. No one else really needs to move. No one else can take a shot. Remember, I'm not doing anything for the guys back here during this round until they take fire. I'm trying to kind of keep it thematic again that they know there's an attack coming from this direction, but they don't know there's an attack coming from this direction. They have picked up the little guys back here, so they have been firing at them, and they've been taking some pot shots over there. But I don't want to move forces too far back there, you know, in the prep. I don't want to try to cheat it. I want to give the AI as much of an advantage as I can. So yeah, I think I'm going to pass. My half-track's right here. He can pivot either direction depending on whichever way they come. Try to put a few rounds down range. AT gun there, HMG, AT gun, HMG. No one's in line of sight, but they do have lines of sight going down. So yeah, we're just going to leave them where they are for now and come back to it. I guess we'll have to just draw a couple more cards for the AI, see what they're going to do. All right, so let's draw for the AI. They are, can't rally because it's green. Move towards, yeah, execute mission orders. Let's do this group back here. The truck can come up, see, 1, 2, and both of these guys will move up like that. Yeah, because they're doing a group move. Truck's towing them. They'll come along this way. He'll try to cut around. Like I said, leave one of those infantry over there. So let's draw a card, see if they spend. They do not spend. Ooh, we need them to spend. All right, let's keep going. This video might end up being a little bit short because a lot of the units are spent. So we'll do 1 or 2 more cards for the AI, see what they've got going on. Let's draw 1. They are executing counteractions, which again, I'm kind of using flank and lowest move towards, move around the enemy. So we'll continue moving these guys through the crops. Don't want to move them to there. I think there. Well, I kind of want to get them into these woods because they sure as hell don't want to be on the far side of the woods. Depending. Well, this would still count as blocked terrain because the center of the hex is blocked. But if they went there, they could come around here. So yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Wait, they weren't the last ones to act. No. Yeah, it was this group up here. They're the last ones to act. I'm like, they're not stressed. Okay, so we'll put this guy here, and we'll put this guy here. And now they're going to be stressed, and we will draw a card, see if they spend, and they do spend. So it doesn't matter anyway if they were stressed. They are now spent. Yeah, I think we're getting close to the end of this round. Most of the units are spent. It's pretty much just everyone kind of positioning. You can see the crux of their attack. They've kind of pincered in back here. These guys are moved up. These guys are moving up to split this little forest back here. These are moving in. They only have that one little group there left in the back. All right, so for speed of play, I'll probably just take and get those guys moved up as far as they go off camera with the cards until they spend, and then we'll pick up with the beginning of the next round, see if our Panther activates, which, I mean, I think that's a good idea. I almost like to see Academy Games incorporate that into something. You know, the idea of using your cap points towards more than just, you know, activating units or increasing attack, stuff like that. You know, something like this where you get the tank back, but you dramatically increase your chances. I mean, you multiply your chances by 3, I would assume. I mean, instead of having, well, it actually have to be more than that. So it's a 2d6 roll. Instead of just hitting on one number, I'm hitting on a multitude of numbers. Instead of just being 12, so which would be train tracks, that's one option. It can hit on 10, 11, or 12 if I spend the 2 cap points. And there's multiple rolls that will make 10, 11, or 12. So yeah, hey, one of you math majors, put how much I'm increasing the odds by spending 1 or 2 cap points. See if you guys are smart enough to figure that out, because I sure as hell am not. But if that thing does get repaired and starts putting rounds down range, that's pretty much a game, because the Panther will destroy y'all. All right, but that's going to be it for this one. Richard, make sure you get in contact with me, and we will see about getting your game to you. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next one.